feeling HS2 will be approved, says Minister Basketball great Kobe Bryant dies in helicopter crash. Coronavirus is getting stronger and infections could rise. China warns Madonna cancels first London show of Madame X tour. The Brexit 50p has been unveiled.
An airlift for Britons stuck in China's Hubei province by the coronavirus outbreak is being kept under review, the government has said. Brexit Secretary Stephen Barclay told Andrew Marr it was a fast-moving situation and the Foreign Office were working with Chinese authorities. Updated Foreign Office guidance has warned against all travel to Hubei province where the virus began and urged Britons to leave if they can. The virus has so far killed 56 people. A total of 52 tests have come back negative for the new strain in the UK. The Department of Health said on Sunday, indicating that the results of 21 tests have been concluded since its last update on Saturday. Hubei province has been on lockdown for days as the authorities try to contain the virus, which originated in the city of Wuhan and has infected almost 2,000 people since its discovery.
A cabinet minister has told the BBC it is his gut feeling that the HS2 high-speed rail line will get the go-ahead. Stephen Barclay told the BBC's Andrew Marr show that the project was vital for levelling up the UK's transport network and improving capacity. The Brexit Secretary's comments came amid a row over the rising cost of the project, which could reach £106 billion. The first phase of the project is due link London and Birmingham, followed by extensions to Leeds and Manchester. Mr Barclay was asked by Andrew Marr for his gut feeling about whether the HS2 would be approved. Yes, he replied firmly.
US basketball legend Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna are among 9 people killed in a helicopter crash in the city of Calabasas, California. Bryant, 41, was travelling in a private helicopter when it came down and burst into flames. The LA County Sheriff said there were no survivors. Early reports had suggested 5 people were on board. Bryant, the 5-time NBA champion, was widely considered one of the greatest players in the game's history. Tributes from celebrities and fellow sports stars have been pouring in, many expressing shock at his sudden death. The NBA issued a statement saying it was devastated by tragic passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianna, aged 13. Tributes for the sports star poured in on social media following news of the crash. Former US President Barack Obama described Bryant as a legend on the court, and he said he was just getting started in what would have been just as meaningful a second act. Fans gathered at a makeshift memorial for Bryant in front of the Staples Center Sports and Entertainment Arena in Los Angeles, laying flowers and basketballs in memory of the star.
China has warned the ability of the deadly coronavirus to spread is getting stronger as the number infected globally rose to more than 2,000. The authorities said little is known about the new virus and they are unclear on the risks posed by it mutating. National Health Commission Minister said the incubation period for the coronavirus can range from 1 to 14 days and it is infectious during this time. In response to the mounting crisis containment efforts, which to date have included travel restrictions and the cancellation of major events, are to be ramped up in China. The US is also to evacuate its diplomatic staff from the central Chinese city of Wuhan in Hubei, the epicenter of the outbreak, and has offered a limited number of seats on the flight to its citizens at greater risk of coronavirus. In Wuhan, where 11 million residents are already on lockdown, most vehicles use has been banned and 6,000 taxis have been earmarked to help transport people if needed. The Chinese military has sent 450 medical staff, some with experience in past outbreaks, including SARS and Ebola, to help treat patients, while supplies including 14,000 protective suits are being rushed to the city.
Madonna has pulled out of the first London show of her Madonna X tour, sparking calls for the pop star to cancel the entire run. The 61-year-old was due to perform the first of 15 shows on Monday at the London Palladium, but said she must always listen to my body and put my health first. In an Instagram post, the Material Girl singer wrote, "I am deeply sorry that I have to cancel my concert scheduled for Monday, January 27th in London. Under doctor's guidance, I have been told to rest for a few days." She added, "The last thing I want to do is disappoint my fans or compromise the integrity of my show." Earlier this week, the singer cancelled a show in Lisbon, Portugal. She said recently she was warming up very carefully due to an injury and appeared in a video wearing knee supports. Some fans had paid upwards of £500 for the show, and many said they had already booked travel and accommodation. A number of fans called for Madonna to cancel the rest of her tour. Ticketmaster, which sold the tickets for the show, said it had already issued refunds. The next show is expected to go ahead at the London Palladium on 29th of January.
Brexit is coming, and with it there is a new special 50p coin. The coin has the words peace, prosperity and friendship with all nations. It is dated 31st of January 2020, which is the date the UK will start the official process of leaving the European Union. The coins will go into circulation from that date. The first set of Brexit coins were made and set to be released on 31st of October 2019. About 1 million were made and set to go into circulation for that day, but delays to Brexit meant they had to be recycled. They were melted down and the metal from them put them aside until a new date had been set. Well, now there is a date and about 3 million coins will be released on 31st of January, with 7 million more coming later in the year. Sajid Javid, who is Chancellor of the Exchequer, he looks after all things budget, designed the coin. He will give one to Prime Minister Boris Johnson later in the week. What do you think about the coin? Let us know in the comments. Get in touch, tweet us at Abercarn Studio.
And that was the latest news from Monday 27th of January 2020. Remember to follow us on Twitter at Abercarn Studios for the latest news updates.